everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Scrap Squad Sunday. And I of course I started with the lift and saw that there are two hearts, a larger one and a smaller one. And some connecting things. This envelope struck me. Theirs is a vellum envelope. I'm gonna use something a little different. And lots of embellishments all around. Love this page, and I look forward to doing it, although I'm completely, I've got some of the elements picked out, and then we'll go from there. I looked at this and I decided to use this you and me. Then I went looking for a you and me photo. I was thinking of me and John, and instead I found this photo of Barrett and Sky, and this was taken when they went out to celebrate, I think, their 4-month anniversary of dating. So it was a special night, and I think I might try to work those in. And I've got some enamel dots that I thought might work as well. So I'm picking all these things from my Scrap Backwards kit. And if you saw my kit reveal, I'm really determined to use these papers, especially the ones that are difficult for me to use. And this background paper represents one of those. I was very tempted to use it on the more neutral side, this one, which I have used before. I had 2 copies of this paper. But I'm going to use it on the yellow side, and we'll see how... what inspired me there was the striking wood grain background that you would think might be distracting from all of the color and the fun that's in front of it. And this yellow heart, this big yellow heart, I just kind of thought it would, and I thought it would contrast with, there's no yellow anywhere in this title, but if I bring those colors that are in the title into the composition, and then a little bit of the yellow, like this pink goes with that, but it also has the yellow in the background. So we'll see how this works out. I have no idea how this is I'm gonna arrange this, other than the hearts and the envelope. So let's start with that. I've picked out a few embellishments from my, a couple of my sleeves that I filled here. The one I got tickets from, and the other I got florals and other things, because apparently there was a real mix of stuff in there. So I'm going to kind of do it this way first. I'll put the big red one on there. To get the hearts, let's see, where's that other paper? To get the small one, I folded this paper on this line and just freehand cut a heart. And this heart had been freehand cut, and I just traced it onto this scrap of red paper. So that's kind of, there's no cut file or anything magical about that. I did it 2nd grade style. And I'm going to go here. I have a piece of foam on the back of these. I'm going to, the original, it's Melissa Vining, but for Cocoa Vanilla Design Team. And she stitched her hearts. And I don't stitch, but I like the texture and the kind of the accentuation of those curves of the shape that you get from stitching. So I try to accomplish that by scraping the edges with my scissors to distress them, and then I kind of peel them back up once I get them glued down. I peel them up, so I'm hoping that I get somewhat the same effect. This is the envelope I'm picking, and I'm going to use it on the side that has the little closer dealy bob, and I'm going to prop it there. And if there were lots of journaling or a big story to be told, I could open it up and kind of and include some journaling, you know, tuck some journaling down into it, or some additional photos or something like that. And that's what I will probably do with lots of my envelopes that I have, but not this one. So this is going to go kind of overlapping there. So I want the tape kind of in the center. And then we're going to see how many of these other things I can even work into the plan. I really like the, you know, mixed media look of that background. I'm just not a huge fan of the color. Okay, so that's my base. And I've got this, which has the notebook edge, and I love notebook edges, so I definitely want to use that. And I didn't mean to get rid of my photo there. Let me put that down. I'm going to put the foam over by the edge, and I'm kind of extending the there, and then I can, this gives me a background to put some additional embellishments. I'm going to get this vellum piece down where you can see it. I like this, and I want to use it I don't really want to cover that up. Let's see. About using it here. Where in the original, she's got like a mountain range and some stuff because it's an action kind of photo. I tell you what what I think I'm gonna do. Let's see. I'm gonna cut this flower off. And I go kind of like so, and then I can use this someplace else, probably on this page, kind of like that. And I'll do this kind of, I want that to show. How about I do it that way, and then I can do something fun maybe with this acetate piece, and I'll probably go ahead and tuck that in. I want this tucked under there and also the cut piece of that. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on the edge of this. This is just a piece of acetate from a much larger acetate piece that has been just kicking around in my stash for a while. And again, I kind of thought it might be a good backdrop for some other things. I've got these two ticket-like things that I'm going to staple together and put right here and put on some foam. This is I'm gonna, and I do this a lot, I'm gonna negate the background that I'm not crazy about by adding in all the colors that'll keep your eyes dancing around and not so much focused on that that crazy background. I'm gonna do a, not sure how that goes. I'll just put that here and then I can layer on top of it. And I've got another vellum piece that can go right here. This one I need to put a little bit of tape. I go right there. I've got a jar of bees, and we okay, I haven't put this down. I want to do some really thick foam behind the two flowers, and then a little glue on the stem. Let me get the backing peeled here. We have a funny story. We went to the, well, I went to the swimming pool, kind of save a place for, save a table for a group. The rest of the family was coming down for pizza by the pool get together with Ava's friend who had flown in from California. I've got this little piece right here that kind of could squeeze in there. And when I walked in there, the lifeguard said hello to me, and I thought it was Sky. She looked just like her, was you know, tall and slender and just had the same hair and the same face and the same body type and everything. And when she said hello, I thought it was, she was saying hello because she was Sky and she recognized me as Barrett's grandmother. And in fact, I thought to myself, well, Barrett's getting ready for a date with Sky right now, and that's why he's not here at the pool. So, oh, I know what. She's saying hi because she remembers me from last year, and she was a lifeguard at at the pool last year, and I am usually there for an hour at a time down in the pool, walking and exercising, and then I dry off, reading. So I thought, okay, so she's just reading, but man, she looks like Sky. And I started to send Barrett a note saying, hey, listen, if you and Sky ever break up and you want to date somebody who looks just like her, have I got the girl for you? And of course, I didn't send that note. And later, like, Katie came, Katie and Allie came, and I asked Katie, I said, is that Sky? And she said, I thought so, but she doesn't act like she recognizes me, so I'm thinking that it might not be. So we went on and had the party, and the next day, I was going somewhere with Barrett and Sky, and I said, oh man, did you know your doppelganger was at the pool yesterday? She's lifeguarding at the pool, and she was here last year, and I remembered her from last year, and maybe that's why I always thought you looked really familiar to me, is because I remembered the lifeguard. Turns out that's her twin sister. So it was funny. Okay, so I'm gonna slide this under. I still want the notebook paper to show, so I really want to get that under there. This is going to be another of those silly kind of Calvin Ball type pages, and I love it. I'm gonna love it. So let me do this right here, and then I'll scooch this one under. These hearts, these little fuzzy fabric hearts, are from Bramble Fox, and they are helping me bring in that pink color. Let me see where we can put the title. I still have lots more embellishments. I know that's surprising, that I want to put on. But let me get this on here somewhere. Should I put it right here or over? It doesn't fit over there. I'm liking it here because this teal color of this, the right things kind of come out. The pink brings out that pink. I like it, and I'm gonna just put it there. It's on different levels, and I kind of like how that looks underneath it. So now I'm kind of thinking I need some other things over here. I like this party mixtape element, and because it's going to be kind of at the end out here, I'll raise it up pretty high. I've got another vellum leaf that I think can come. I thought maybe I'd do something like that together coming out of there. I'll put this on tape on the main background there, and then I'll put this on one of these tiny foam strips. There we go. And then I've got another one of these. that can go sort of like that. And I think I'll put both of them on this tape, and then I might do another let's see how this works. There, and here, and then I have another one here. I love the title. It kind of brings all that mess together in a way. Okay, and then I've got this strawberry that kind of, to me, when I put strawberries on a layout, it represents sweetness and summeriness, summer-ishness. Let's see. That can go there. I've got a clock, and when I put a clock on a page, it's kind of like you're marking a special time, and their 4 months kind of might represent that. I'm gonna kind of squeeze it in right here. And I've got this lemon that says the sweet thing, and I'm not fond of that expression, sweet thing, as a it's I don't know, it has a derogatory kind of sound to me, so I'm going to cover it up. But I like the lemon. I like that and the color that it adds. It's a different kind of yellow, but it is a yellow that just gonna cut that straight so I can scooch it under there, and then I will cover that with this apple, and that covers too many of the bees, so I may do it this way. And I will just use a little bit. These are some things that got away from me. Didn't use them in a like a Paige Evans page that I was doing. I forget which collection. This might be from the garden shop, but I'm thinking it's from a fall collection from a year or two ago. I have this little striped piece from from 49 and Market, and I have this guest check I think I'm not going to use, and I have this that I desperately want to use because of the color. It's a different color from all the rest that we're seeing here. And it has the rainbow on it, which kind of brings in all the other colors. And I have this ice cream cone, and I'm not sure if they had ice cream that night, but it's kind of a symbol of celebrating, maybe, at least indulging. Okay, now I'm going to add a few let's see, I'm going to replace this orange with a medium-sized green, and then I will go with a small pink, kind of like that. And I'll come down here and do a large green and a medium-sized red and a small yellow there. And I'm done. And I can't tell you honestly whether I like it or not. I'm thinking maybe, I'm not sure. I'm going to add a couple more enamel dots over here. I think that's it. Whatever it is that I don't like about it, I don't think I can fix by adding more stuff. It's meant to be explosive and joyful. And I suppose that's what it is. I like it. I think I like it. So thank you for watching. And where's the original? Let me see if I can bring up the original. There. Lots of embellishments kind of in clusters. Lots up at the little top of the hearts there. In any case, I think it's fun. So I hope Barrett and Sky like it. Thank you for watching. Bye.